What's going on, y'all? Back at y'all with another video. It's been a minute since I made a video like this. Really like a video that's not short. And that's kind of what this video probably going to be about. I really just wanted to get my morning ready and just sit and drink this. I gotta drink this because I'm starting to feel like a little itch in my throat. But I really just wanted to sit, drink this, and really just talk. And I needed to post a video anyway, so I said I was gonna do it. So one of the things you say you was gonna do it, so do it. But anyway, this video basically just me chilling and just talking to y'all. Really about, bro, like how fast this thing is hot, by the way. That's why I'm taking all these sips. But anyway, about how fast time go by. Like, it does not make sense. It's like actually crazy when you think about it, like how fast time go by. Like, I was looking at my social media, and usually I try to make sure I post a cut a day or something like that. I just post something every day because I remember when that used to help me like build my clientele. So I was like, man, that's what helped me get to that point of having my clientele. I might as well keep doing it. And also to show other guys and stuff like that, like if I can do it, you can do it. Like it ain't that hard. So I was looking at my social media and like I would see like I missed a day or I missed 2 days. And then when I miss like a day or two, it'll go to like 4 days. And I'm like, golly, it felt like my last post was like a day or so ago. And I looked at my YouTube. I was like, man, let me see when the last time I posted something on YouTube that wasn't a short. Man, that joker said a month ago. I said, golly, it don't even feel like a month. But it basically just showed like how fast time go by. And I know what happens. And I realized it whenever it came to me working out. And what happens is, okay, recently, I might make a video about this. Recently, I had a storage get breaking into, and I had a house to get ready for the market. And what else happened recently? Oh, and I had to get my station together at the shop. I had to redo my whole station. I may make a video about the storage getting broken into, and I may make a video about the station getting redone. So what will end up happening is projects and situations will come up, and I already cut long hours. However, what will happen is I will wake up, immediately go do what needs to get done. Like, let's say, go move the stuff out of my storage and move it into a new storage. Call up new storages. File police reports, stuff like that. I will hurry up and go do that. And then I go cut. And then I'll cut. And by the time I get off, go back to doing that. Fall asleep. Do it again the next day with either the same project, because some project takes more than 1 day to do, or with a different one. Meanwhile, I'm not realizing days is going by and I haven't did routine type things such as pose, such as work out and things of that nature. And what ended up happening is, I noticed that as far as working out, what ended up happening is a week ago by, I ain't been in the gym. A week and a half go by, I ain't been in the gym. And now at that point, now whenever you're done with the project, it's like, bro, I don't even feel like going to the gym and all, all that. So I came to the realization, no matter the project, I'm gonna do the routinely thing first. Not saying I'm gonna spend all day on it. I ain't gonna even lie to you. So let's say I'm supposed to get a whole workout in. Let's say if I got a project, I'm gonna at least go there and run half a mile or a mile or something. I'm at least go in there and do a few exercises. Just to go in there and say, just to go in there and do something type deal, because you don't want to break that. How can I explain it? So to me, whenever I first work out, I will go, and the first few days is like, I don't feel like going, but I'm gonna go. However, after a while of going, you feel weird when you don't go. At least I feel weird when I don't go, because I've been going so much. I feel weird when I don't go, so I'm like, I might as well go in there. And what you don't want to do, you don't want to break that. You want to continuously to go. That way, whenever you basically, that becomes part of your life, that becomes part of your routine, and you'll feel weird when you don't go instead of feeling weird when you do go. So you want to continue doing that. That's why you got to, no matter the project, at least me, that's why I got to, no matter the project, go in there and do something, so I can just make sure I'm used to being in there doing something. Same thing with posting, but with posting, what I may do is I'm gonna try to make a bunch of different posts on my off days and post those throughout the day or week, however I plan it. Because posting don't really take that long, but making whatever, recording whatever you want to post, editing that and stuff like that kind of takes long. I don't edit my YouTube videos, but I edit like the things I post on Facebook and Instagram and stuff like that. Like haircuts, I edit those. Simply because, you just edit in the part that, edit in the part where you press record, and the part where you and the client laughing and stuff like that. And just trying to find some music that don't really have cursing in it. That's been my main goal recently, not even like finding certain songs, just something that's like easy going and doesn't have like curse words in it. But anyway, back to what I was saying before that, I gotta make sure I consciously think of doing my routine things no matter the project, because before you know it, a week will go by, days go by, weeks will go by, months will go by, and you still ain't even do nothing. Well, you still ain't even did that. You still ain't even did that. So it basically puts me in a position where I consciously got to think about stuff like that every day and how I'm going to make sure I do it with whatever comes up, sort of deal. Because time go by too fast. One thing, when I was young, I didn't realize how people could be like 50 and wake up and be like, where did the time go? The time went by so fast. And I'm like, bro, 50 years is a long time. When you're a kid, everything's a long time. I used to be like, dang, 50 years is a long time. You should know, like, where the time go by. And then I started, like, after I graduated high school, I started realizing, I'm like, okay, no, time really go by fast. Like, before you know it, 5 years done passed, 10 years done passed. And you'll be like, golly, like, what happened to the time? So it just makes me realize how time go by so fast. And it also makes me it also makes this quote true. I'm paraphrasing, of course. It goes like, you have to always think about where you want to go, or you'll accidentally end up where you don't want to be, type deal. And that makes sense, because if you don't think about it each and every day or each and every week, because you do got to have days where you like living. If you don't constantly think about what needs to get done, or where you want to be, or what needs to get done to get to where you want to be, if you don't think about that a good amount of times, and you continually, if you don't think about it a good amount of times on a daily or weekly basis, whichever you prefer, if you don't think about it a lot, what ended up happening is life will take control. And you hear stories like that, where life just took control. And what ended up happening is you'll start going with the flow of life. And in moments like that, you'll end up, instead of you deciding where you want to be, life will. And in most cases, life don't put you in positions where you want to be. Life just puts you in positions where you are okay with being. them I won't complain type of situation. But you gotta consciously think, okay, bet, how we gonna do this? How we gonna do that? Because whether you like it or not, time going by. So you gotta consciously think about where we going, or how we gonna get there, what needs to get done. Holding yourself accountable. Have I did what I was supposed to do? All right, how I'm gonna do it today? How I'm gonna do it this week? If you don't consciously thinking like that, what ended up happening is life start happening, the situation start popping up, and you're not realizing while you taking care of life things, you're not even realizing you're not thinking about what needs to get done. You're just doing what needs to get done at that moment. You're not even thinking about other things that you're supposed to be doing. So the more you just doing what's right in front of you, you're not even thinking about what's supposed to be done for your future. So you'll think you working, or you'll think you doing a bunch of stuff. Whole time you just busy. You're not really being productive. You're really just busy. And that's one thing I do not want to be this year. That's one thing I made sure. And I'm making sure, like, I'm working on this year. Like, I'm not trying to be just busy. I'm really trying to be productive, and I'm really trying to work smarter, not harder. Simply because I ain't old, but, you know, I'm realizing, you know, you're getting older, you know. So it'd be about that time to just change your way of thinking. Because I've always worked hard, but it's like, how we gonna scale and how we gonna do certain things. You can't do certain things just by yourself and just working hard. You gotta work smarter. You gotta learn how to scale. You gotta learn how to basically not just be a worker, but be a thinker as well, sort of deal. So that's one of the things I've been trying to work on this year. Because you could be busy and really not get stuff done. It's like a hamster on a wheel. God dang, this thing's still hot. But anyway, it's not gonna be a long video. I'm wrapping it up now because I gotta go in there. I'm finna finish this. I gotta go in there and take care of some stuff. for the shop. But it's not gonna be a long video. Just something for me to post. Just something for me to talk about. That way I can have something to post. Because I realized that this morning. I was like, dang, I haven't posted. And I was like, dang, time go by fast. It's been a month. And I was like, dang, what I'm gonna put on there? And I was like, just put on there what was on your mind. And what you realize is that time go by fast, and that you gotta consciously think about these things on a daily basis or a weekly basis. Or it won't get done. So anyway, that's the video. Yeah, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'm gonna see you on the next one.